to stay. It's all over your face, let's be honest, baby. Choice was never not mine.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got the American League Championship Series on the show. It's the Red Sox going up against the A's. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. It's been a heck of a series so far, Singy, and you have to figure that will only continue here in Game 6.
You know, Boog, some of the greatest games in baseball history have been a Game 6, so I'm fired up for this one. And clearly, being at home with a 3-2 lead in the series is a huge advantage, but it's far from a guarantee. They've still got to go out there, handle their business, and not let this get to a Game 7.
And the odds are obviously against any team trying to win a Game 6 and Game 7 on the road. But it does happen. They don't consider this series over by any means. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now. And on the mound in this one, Grant McDonald. What do we have on him?
Yeah, he battled through 7 innings last time out. He pitched well enough to get the win thanks to that offense. He'll look to turn in another quality start in this one.
All right, ready to get underway. Stepping in, the slugging shortstop, Angelo Alessio.
The shortstop, Angelo Alessio.
And a pitch. Fly ball to right. Reeves drifts towards it. One up, one down. Okay, let's check out the lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
The 1-0. And there's the strike. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. And now it's even up. And another ball. No score, just getting started, top of the first. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's out number 2.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed. Gets the out.
The designated hitter, Jerry Smith.
Now here is Jerry Smith. Good contact guy, good defender. Pitch misses inside. 1-0. Kicks and deals. And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. I'll tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Next offering down in the dirt.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
3-2 now. And there's ball 4.
That's a nice at bat and a great take on 3-2. Probably could have gone either way in that spot around the knees.
2 outs, runner at first. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Patrick Hansen. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. Go to second. Out there. And the inning is over.
Well, trying to get into scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
We go to the bottom of the first. Getting the nod in this one, Wes Alessio.
A very forgettable start his last time out. Was only able to work a couple of innings. We're looking for him to put it all together today. Command, tempo, and just really a confident presence out there on the mound.
Bottom of the first. Digging in, Riley Grimes.
For the A's, the left fielder, Riley Grimes.
The pitch. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. And the righty deals. That misses the zone. 1-1.
That's excellent location for a pitch like that. Looks like it's going to be a strike, and then it just runs in on the hands. So if you can command it and hitters have to respect it, just keep going in there until they make you make an adjustment.
Right-hander kicks, deals. And now the count is even. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it can take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence, and it's a multi-run home run.
And now it's going to be Max Baker. First offering, and it just misses. One down, base is empty.
Ball 2. You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
That just misses. And the count is 3-1.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
And the 3-1. Out to short. On the run, sends it over to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting third.
Let's take a look at our lineup. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Nick Sanders takes a ball here as he stands in now. And the 1-0. Good eye right there. Two-0. Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. That's a strike, and that's strike 1. Righty delivers.
Not just great execution right there. Ran that two-seamer out over the outside edge, showing that he's not afraid to walk this guy.
And down on strikes. That's the third out. We played an inning, no score. Back in Oakland, here's some real power at the plate. Patrick Hansen. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Next one misses, and it's a ball and a strike. Ed Drummond, our umpire behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Boogie's a really fair umpire, both the pitchers and the hitters. So standard strike zone, he's consistent with it, and the great thing is you don't see players question the calls too much. So that's a good thing in this day and age.
He swings and fouls one off. The wind of the pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And he chases that one. And there's one away.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Down to third baseman, Joey Larson. That hits the dirt, and that is ball one. The lefty, the 1-0. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
And fouled off. Second inning here. No score. Next offering in the dirt. 2-2. Stays alive. And now it's filled up. The pitch. Up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Batting sixth, the left fielder, Rob Frederick.
Two outs, base is empty. Now it's going to be Rob Frederick. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Count 1-0.
And here it comes. That's down and in.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Dives, but it's off his glove. Base hit. And he's in at second with a 2-out double.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Next to hit, Mitch Frederick. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
The 0-1. Chop to third. Tosses to first, and that'll do it. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the power speed combo. Number 69.
Leading off for Oakland, the shortstop, number
Pitch.
69.
There's a strike. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning.
Well, definitely a breakdown in his mechanics on that one. He just lost the handle and ended up way off target.
And the batter now, Nate Knapp. First pitch, and he just misses. Kicks and fires. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Throw, safe. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Swing and a miss, and he waves at that one.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
And that one is lifted in the air. Lays out and makes the play. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with one away. This dive wasn't the result of a bad route, Singy. The only reason he made the play is because his route was so good.
No doubt, Boog. StatCast tells the same story. I mean, he got to his spot as quickly as you can possibly get there, and he had to in order to have a chance at that diving play. Just special.
Now, John Reeves. And that's in there for strike one. One away with a runner at third. Next offering is in for a strike.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
And the pitch. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Here's a big power threat. Dan McGill. That one's in there, 0-1. Runner at third, 2 away. That missed inside. And 1-1. And a pitch. And that one fouled off. Here's a 1-2. And a foul ball.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And he deals. That one just missing inside. 2-2. And the right-hander deals. That's inside.
That's a really good take.
Kick the 3-2. And he walked him.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the wall. Very gritty.
And here is Wyatt Schultz. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. In there for strike one. Number 69 at third. Number 25 at first. 2 out of the inning. Chopped left side. Larson picks it up. Slings it across. Inning over. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here in the East Bay. And now the catcher comes up to him. Will Hu. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too. McDonald back to work. That one to first. Fair ball. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
Now, here is Abraham Nieto. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
At the belt and fires. Meanwhile, this pitch gets away. Runner holds. Count goes to 1-2. Top of the third, no score. The next pitch misses, and it's 2-2.
2-2.
2-2 down. And a swing and a miss. And one out now.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
The 1-0. And there's a ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
In the air out towards right center. Reeves settles underneath it. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Drew Stewart.
And the batter now, Drew Stewart. Went down on strikes his first time through. First offering misses the mark.
Count 1-0.
Here comes a pitch. There's a strike. The pitch. There's the strike.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
1-2 now. And a swing and a miss. Third out. Home half of the third coming up. No score. And welcome back. Now at the plate, Michael Morales.
Leading off for the A's, the second baseman,
The wide to kick the
Michael
pitch.
Morales.
Ball one, no strikes. Left-hand batter waits.
Nope.
Swing and a ball popped up. Alessio moving under this one. He's got it, and there's one down.
Now batting, the left fielder, Riley Grimes.
So digging in, Riley Grimes. His first at bat was a strikeout. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
Next pitch misses way outside. Righty to the plate. Swings through that one for strike two. 2-2 now. Ground ball right side. Takes it himself. And two straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
Now batting, first baseman, Max Baker.
2 outs, base is empty. Max Baker getting ready to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Bounced up the middle. Sends it to first. And that is that. On to the fourth. Still scoreless. Back here at the ballpark, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Jerry Smith.
Designated hitter, Jerry Smith.
And a pitch. Good eye right there.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
And there's a foul ball.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. couple of changeups. Probably won't see another one here.
The wind of the pitch. And now 2-1. There's a swing and a miss.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Ground ball up the middle. In plenty of time to first, and one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
The first baseman, number 23, Patrick Hansen.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Patrick Hansen. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That one misses in the dirt. And now the lefty. That clips the inside corner for a strike. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. On the ground right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Joey Larson.
Runner on at first with one gone. Next to hit, Joey Larson. And that's in there for strike one. Hansen, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Next offering misses, and the count even 1-1. And that skips in the dirt.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself in the scoring position.
2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. Not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Here's a 2-2. In the dirt. Runner holds, and it's a full count. Kicks and deals. Right through there. Got him. Down on strikes, and he knew it. And here is Robin Frederick, a guy who makes an impact not just at the plate, but also in the field. And the first pitch misses for ball one. And here it comes. That misses. 2 balls, no strikes.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
The pitch. And that's a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Two one now. Foul ball there. The pitch. Got him looking. Out number 3. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Ready to go, bottom four. Now it's the DH, Nick Sanders. This guy makes great contact, one of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
The 0-1. And he grounds one to the right side. Hansen steps on the bag, one out in the bottom of the fourth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So now it's the four-hole hitter, number 69. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Swung on, belted. That's back there. And out of here. That fires up the home crowd. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. That pitch was intended to stay inside, but it leaked out over the middle of the plate. Hitter waited on it, and he connected just perfectly.
One out, base is empty. Here's a speed threat, Nate Knapp.
The center fielder, Nate.
And first offering is fouled off. Lifted in the air, right center field. Nieto on the move to the alley. 2 down.
The batter, the right fielder, John Reeves.
2 outs, base is empty. And now John Reeves. On the ground to third. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now 1-0. Welcome back. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now Mitch Frederick. He provides a surprising amount of pop from the second base position.
Listen, that's not something to take lightly. Getting that kind of production from the guys up the middle, it's not a strength of most lineups.
And first offering is fouled off. And what does that do for a team when you get power from unexpected spots like that?
When you're in the dugout and you see a guy come up big like that you don't necessarily expect it, it just energizes that entire team.
Next offering is in for a strike. And a pitch. And it's even up.
I got to count 2-2.
The wind of the pitch. Got him swinging. And 1 away.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
And now, Will Pooh. That hits the dirt, and that's ball 1. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Next pitch inside, 2-1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And the pitch. Grounding ball here, rolls foul. Two now. That one blasted deep to right, way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Plenty of extra carry on that ball to right there. Almost got out of here thanks to the wind. It's whipping right now.
And now the center fielder, Abraham Nieto. In there, and it's 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
That one the other way, and makes the play, and that's out number 3. Back in Oakland, and now here is Dan McGill. When you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy's at the top of the list. The right-hander back to work. Here's a strike.
This guy plays third base like he's a shortstop, and he welcomes the difficult play, can throw from so many different angles, and makes really tough plays look very easy.
Now the 0-1. On the ground, out to short. Gathers and throws to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Now batting, the catcher, Wyatt Schultz.
And here's the catcher, Wyatt Schultz. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
The wind and the pitch.
Count 1-2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
The 1-2. A little bit low. Two now. And this is inside.
That two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
Righty delivers. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
A great back and forth in that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow he found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Morales, batting with one down, takes the strike. The pitch. Now 1-1. The 1-1. Slap the other way, foul. Schultz leads off first with one away. Hit on the ground, might be two. Alessio over to second, double play. And that'll do it for the inning. 5 innings complete. The A's out front here, 1-0. And welcome back. Top 6. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Angelo Alessio.
Angelo.
A pitch. Outside corner, there's a strike.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Next pitch in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike. And that's in there at the knees. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Beats him for the first out, and that completes the strikeout.
Now batting, right fielder, Drew Stewart.
Stepping in, Drew Stewart. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field. Well, an at-bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Kicks and fires. Ball 1 there. And a ball and 2 strikes. Foul ball. Swings here and blasts one left field. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Jerry Smith stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. And he deals. Hit on the ground to the right side. And it goes just foul. The 1-1. And that's outside. Here comes a pitch. Good eye right there.
Well, these guys have had a hard time scoring in this one. The guy out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Up the middle, and there's a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
So up next, Patrick Hansen. Runner on the go. Strike in there. Go to second. Ow! And that'll end the inning. on to the bottom of inning number 6. The Athletics with the advantage on the scoreboard, 1-0. Back here at the ballpark, here's the left fielder, Riley Grimes.
For the A's, the left fielder, Riley
Alessio back to work. And ball 1. And the right-hander deals. And that's in for a strike.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
Next offering in the dirt, and it's 2-1. Lined, and that's a base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. When you see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106. And now they've got some speed on first. So we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Baker up for the third time here, watches that one miss. Next pitch misses, and the count is 2-0. There's a strike.
Good speed on the base paths. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or a run and hit.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Hansen makes the grab, and there's one down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Nick Sanders.
And now the DH, Nick Sanders. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Oh, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Alessio picks to first, and he's back in safely. Runner on the go. Pitch is low. Throw there. Safe. Chris's wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
Man at second. And the count 1-2. And a ball evens the count. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Breaks his bat, pops it up. They get the tag on him, and that's the second out.
Now number 69.
So here's the cleanup hitter, number 69. He's produced the only run of the game with his solo shot earlier.
Yeah, the pitching's been outstanding in this one, so that home run has really been the only big sign of life from either offense.
First offering misses the mark. Movement in the bullpen. Jim Ciccone appears to be getting loose. Mock getting cranked up as well. Grimes at second with 2 down. Next one is off the plate. 2-0. Two outs. That clips the corner. In the air, right side. Stewart makes the catch, and that'll do it.
Sorry if I'm not star hip hop material. Sorry if I'm selling. I'm taking miracles from the dreams that come true. Cause he's set too high. I'm in the clouds. If I fall off, I might just die.
New inning getting started. And here's the first baseman, Patrick Hansen.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
The wind of the pitch. Top of the zone for a called strike.
Well, I'm impressed with that challenge pitch right there. Even with this slim lead, this guy's not afraid to go right after these hitters.
The next offering misses, and the count is 1-1. The pitch. The other way. In one, hops off the wall, should be extra bases. In there safely.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
And now it's going to be Joey Larson. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. Up the middle. Tosses to first. That's the first out in the top of the seventh. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Now the left fielder, Rob Frederick, 1 for 2. This is a true five-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. In there for strike one. Next pitch is popped up. Baker settles under it. Hauls it in for the out.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
The lefty closing in on 100 pitches. Now it's going to be Mitch Frederick. This guy has turned into a beast.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
First offering, and it just misses. And the pitch. So 2 balls and no strikes. There's the strike. Left-hand hitter waits.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
And now the lefty, and that's ball 4.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Now batting, catcher, Will Pooh.
Now the catcher up to hit, Will Pooh. He might just be the best hitting catcher in the game today.
Well, Boog, he's so valuable, does a good job behind the plate, but offensively, he's a middle-of-the-order type of bat, especially when you talk about catchers, and their number one job is to handle the pitching staff and prevent runs. This guy is able to add runs by producing it.
Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. That one not close. 1-1. And here it comes. Fought off foul. Oh, and now a wild pitch. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Pitch misses there, and the count's full. At the belt and fires. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Swing and a tapper. In plenty of time to first. That's out number 3. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. The A's out front 1-0. Back here in the East Bay. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Nate Knapp.
The center fielder, Nate Knapp.
And a pitch. Ball 1, no strikes. Right-hander kicks, deals.
Oh, that can.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And the righty deals. That misses. 3-1 now. Kicks and deals. And that one fouled off. Payoff pitch. And a foul ball. The wind of the pitch. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I'll tell you what, he earned that walk.
The right
So digging in, John Reeves. Move to first, and he's back in there. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Righty delivers.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And another ball.
Count 2-1.
Righty to the plate. And he pumps it a strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
The pitch. Ground ball right side, could be two. The throw to second, and it's a double play.
Now batting, third baseman, Dan McGill.
Here's the third baseman, Dan McGill. First pitch, not close. Fouled off. He was late. Next pitch inside, and that's ball two. This ball's chopped to the ground. Over to first, and that is the inning. Welcome back. We're at the top of the eighth. Here's the center fielder, Abraham Nieto.
The center fielder, Abraham Nieto.
The wind and the pitch. And that's ripped for a base hit.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Grant McDonald done for the night, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. And that's in there for strike one. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Edward Vega getting ready to go. Moved first, and he dives back in safely. Next offering is in for a strike.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Next pitch off the play. Now 1-2. Throw over to first, and he's back standing. Here's a 1-2. Got him. First out in the top of the 8th.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean,